Liberian girl. You came and
Good morning, world. Good morning, Liberian girl. This is the leading lady, and my name is Matenneh Rose-Dunbar. It's a beautiful Thursday in the city of Monrovia on the coast of West Africa. It's the country that God ordained to be the diamond of Africa. We are an illustrious people with the greatest mind to develop and be happy. You live in studio today from OKFM on Lynch Street, where I am seated to come into your homes, into your cars, into your telephones, into your hospitals, into your communities around the world. And I'm empowering listeners to be that leading lady. And in studio today is a guest. He's none other than our own Liberian, an illustrious businessman, a son, a brother, an uncle, a father, and he's Mike Keshen, called Fox. You're welcome to the leading lady.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. I hope we have a lot of fun today.
Well, if you say so, so shall it be, because there's nothing in people coming together and creating smiles. I know the greatest charity that's ever existed without a cent being spent is a smile. So
That's
when
true.
you smile,
Yeah.
you attract others to be happy. You
Yeah.
make them to
True.
put that curve on their faces and to take away the frowns.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
true.
by smiling,
I am.
you exercise only 14 muscles, but when you frown, 28 muscles
Wow.
to work and tighten your face. Well, you're welcome to our live broadcast from OKFM, and we're going to be looking at Mike Keshen and his Liberian story and how our ladies can become leaders in his world or have become leaders in his world. Mike, it's a pleasure to have you live
Thank
in
you.
the studio.
Thank you.
Amidst your
Pleasure so
busy
much.
schedule, I managed to find you and bring you here today.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think we connected somehow, and we're gonna have fun.
I can imagine that, because the first time we met, it was a continuity. It was like we've
Yeah,
known for a long time.
that's true.
But I guess it happened because of your vision, what you have to give to the people of Liberia.
True.
Where is your roadmap for what you want to do in this country and have been doing in this country?
Well, thank you so much, and to all the listeners out there, I'm so happy to be on your show. First of all, normally I think you always had social women on the show.
No, I bring men.
Okay,
People
so
who-
I'm the first or second? Or
You're
third?
probably 15.
Okay, that's great. Now I'm the 15 or 16 man.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm a middle-aged young man. Okay, and believe in Liberia. I mean, deep in my bones. Grow up 2, 3, 4 years in Maryland, down to Monrovia, Osorado, and I know my mother. Like, this is the parent I know, my mother. I mean, when I say I know my mother, I remember I cry from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening because my mother, she liked the Indian movie. So she had this beautiful Indian movie that was up and she had to go see it. And I just could not see myself without my mom.
Because she went to the show and you're home alone.
So I refused to go inside. I sat on the porch. I cried from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. For real. People will not believe it. Yeah.
You must have been a special baby to her. For you.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Attached.
tell you, I would stick to my mom. You know, our mothers, they wear the lapa. You know,
a lapa hoodie.
Yeah, and I would stick to her tie all day when she talking to her friend, and like she would like, leave me alone.
I can imagine.
And even some cases, it's like I'm almost holding her lapa down, you know. So I was like, my mom and myself was
inseparable.
Yeah, it was totally it was completely different thing. And as I grew to get a little bit older, 8 years old, I still just could not. I mean, I just was, you know.
Okay, now that you've set that precedent, it only tells me that the situation or the condition of girls and women in Liberia, anywhere in the world, in your family, is a paramount cause to you.
Yeah. In all our time, all my days coming up, my mom always stressed the need that this is your sister, you always have to take care of them. And after my mom is my sister, Monica. I love, she's my mother. She's my small mother.
No.
Because she helped, she read me more like, because I think sometimes I used to think that maybe I was her favorite as a brother, but because she add this whole thing to me. Yeah, she, where my mom will not be in, she would quietly come on the side and spoil me with it and like, don't worry, you get it. And, you know, so my sister, but there's another one that is more emotional to me. There's my second sister, which is, I have two older sisters, but the second one passed away. She passed away, may her soul rest in peace, during the Ebola scare. That was the sister who I took all my headache on every day. Like every time my mom, I gotta wash clothes or wash dishes or try to do some work and I don't want to do it. She said, okay, I will do it for you. Okay, I will do it for you. And that really, when you talk about ladies and you talk about women, it's important to me. And I can tell you today is one of the real paramount reason I'm on your show, because when my sister passed away, I was unable to be in Liberia because of the whole Ebola scare. You cannot travel, and I was in another country and leaving. They say you will not be able to come back and go into Liberia, but we play our part in our very, very huge way. And she died right there with my mom because she could not go to the hospital and all the doctors were scared. And Dr. Shamo from Firestone Hospital, he was the doctor for my sister. And I said thanks to Dr. Shamo, Dr. Peter Como. If they were not there, people were going to consider my sister case as an Ebola case. And today maybe I would not know where my sister is buried like many other persons. And may their soul rest in peace. I feel so sad for all those people that die. It touched me every day and it put cold bomb on me. But
you appear very sentimental at the loss of a family member.
Yeah.
Are there plans to revamp the medical situation in our country so women and girls would benefit and not have to be stigmatized or affected as it was during previous crises in our country?
Yeah. Listen, as we all know, women to men, they have a proud. Let I tell you, I'm a young man. I think so many people know me in Liberia. They know me and they're all laughing right now. I can tell you. Hey, every man, when he even find a new girl or whatever, he try to represent himself. You know what I mean? With that particular, because this is the proud that you get. This is what you show who you are. But yeah, we all know that at some point in time, it's even written in the Bible, they knock. They gave you this problem, they gave you that problem, and on and on.
It mean nothing.
But it mean nothing, and because at the end of the day, they are the boss.
You have to take care of them.
You got to take care of them. But yes, they are proud. And seeing, they say what? Educating a female is like educating a nation. So when it comes to a woman, there is no this and that. It's always okay. But yes, we the men need the same attention, but a woman is a nation. So I think, yes, whatever program that will be good, mostly from our time now, I think we should support it very seriously. There be a case of seriousness in making sure that they can be challenged. They can be challenged in what they intend to do, and that they can be able to produce those things because they have the capacity.
So keep the family intact.
Yeah, yeah. And to those single mother out there, you can imagine. Yeah, you can imagine. It's not easy. It's tough, but we okay.
There'll always be a way.
Yeah, they. I don't know how to do it, but he knows up there. He knows why he gave them that super energy.
Say it again.
Like they say, the girl child will walk first before the boy child.
She's ready for the world, even at a baby age.
Truly
Well,
enough.
you're welcome to our broadcast. My name is Matenneh Rose-Dunbar, and this is The Leading Lady, a show that showcases the path that women take to become successful. And no successful woman is going to travel the landscape without the aid or the support of a brother, a son, a father, a husband. So today in studio is our own Liberian son. He's Mike Keshen, and we're talking about his plans for Liberia and what he's been doing to enhance our landscape and improve the lives of the everyday people. He's very sentimental. You can hear his story about women and girls. If there's a man who nearly shed tears while talking about his sister or his mom, you can imagine how passionate he is for the support and the growth of the girl child. I want to take a musical break now. We're going to be getting a praise song, because without God, we wouldn't be who we are.
It's true.
So just relax, and after here, we can begin to take your calls, even though we haven't gone much. The numbers are 0880 939395, 0880-939395, and 077-7700-995, 077-7700-995, and you'll be our guest right after our musical break.
Baba yetu yetu liye mbinguni yetu yetu amina. Baba yetu yetu liye jina lako litukuzwe. Baba yetu yetu liye mbinguni yetu yetu amina. Baba yetu yetu liye jina lako litukuzwe. Utupe chakula chetu, tunachohitaji utusamehe makosa yetu. Tunasamehe wale yotukosea, usitutie katika majaribu, lakini utuokoe na yule mwovu milele. ijadi yutusamehe makuta yetu kumanesetona howasemeho wale yutukasea yusututi katika majaribu lakini tutokowe na yule
You welcome back to The Leading Lady, and I'm your host, attorney at law, Matenneh Rose-Dunbar, and live in studio with me is Fox, Mike Keshen, the Liberian entrepreneur and businessman and creator and innovator.
The Liberian man.
The Liberian man. He won the Liberian man today. Mikey, welcome to The Leading Lady.
Thank you again.
I know you've been on a lot of shows, but The Leading Lady is a show that fosters the girl child, that enhances the dreams of women, that tells that woman that you're not left alone, you are not in your struggle alone. We are supportive through speaking to you. We are supportive through our effort to stir interest in what happens in Liberia. You just asked us to play a song that you love. It was a prayer song by Baba Yetu, a South African, and that song interprets as Our Father in English, and that was his version. What else can we be without the support and care and interest of God? Nothing. That was a new one this morning for me, and I like to say thanks that so many people woke up this morning. They didn't have time to pray, but they are alive. There's something that's responsible for your success. So let's just take a second and say, Father, thank you.
Thank you,
or else
Father.
we won't be able to speak. We won't be able to do the things that we desire to do.
Amen.
Mike, excuse me, Mike or Mark?
Mark
Keshen. So what are you Liberian?
To.
I
got two country name, what you call native name is To from Maryland and La Colette from Bon County.
La Colette.
Yeah.
So what do you mean La Colette?
Light skin man.
Okay, you quipu you wear me. Okay, Mike. We're talking about empowerment in Monrovia, Montserrado. Where are we with projects that would make people lifestyles to change? You are a businessman. How have you impacted people in your community?
Well, I'll give you one quick example. I think there's an organization called BROC. It's market women financing, daily financing program where they scout out women in the market, a single mother, a struggling mother, a struggling lady or woman, and they encourage her to try to do some business, and they give her this what they call weekly loan, and they encourage her to go out there and find the goods by selecting the kind of a goods that they can sell, so that it don't become a goods to stay on their hand, and they can sell, and then later on the money is always there. And I was very encouraged because there's a lady in district number 17, Mahawa. She's an older woman, probably in her early 70s, and she showed up one day and said, "My son, I got something I want to show you." And I said, "Like, what you want to show me?" She said, "Come to my house." And I went to her house. I saw almost like 35 women, all like on in her porch. So I was like concerned. I thought something may have happened.
No worry.
But then I'm sorry if on the TV will show the picture right now of me there. And she said, but when I enter, I see the whole table filled with money. I'm like, what? You coming to give me some money or something? And she's like, no, I want you to see something. And what you call. She said, no, watch. Just sit here and watch what we're doing. And there was this secretary lady. There was the other lady who checking the money, like the treasurer or something. And I see the women coming, bringing money, checking in, continue, putting it in the thing, checking it. And she said, listen, this is our secretary. You'll be surprised. A market woman secretary. This girl has a bachelor degree in financing. Finance, yeah.
In the market.
In the market.
With the
I was
local
shocked.
women.
Yeah. She was recording. And that threw me back. I'm like, what? She said, yeah. I mean, I was working with a clinic. She was working for one clinic in Monrovia town. And the job, nothing extra. And one of her friends told her, said, listen, they get the market women doing this thing and they're looking for somebody who can take the record, right? And do that. And how she got, she went there and she started, hey, those women were paying the daily, weekly money that they use on the interest, paying it, getting new one, go back, paying it. And I'm like, wow. I mean, how do you manage them? They don't run away? She said, no. First thing we do, we try to secure them in an area where we know they all are. We all live in this area. We know their problem. We know this and know that. And I'm like, but, so who guaranteed this money? She said, I guarantee the money. Mahawa guarantees the money. And she guaranteed the money with her property, with her life and whatever it is there. And she gave out the money. But she tried to keep it within where she knows. Exactly. And I'm like, wow. So how do we enhance this project? Because this is a project already by somebody and something. And I think this project is all from the bank, I think Access Bank or something. And they try to give this loan to keep people, to try to keep the women. And I was like, wow. I was so impressed. I mean, it was like, people can think this far.
At such a level.
And it working. And yes, it's working. So, I was amazed. And I'm like, listen, how can we enhance it? Okay, there are some places it's not. How can we take it there? Mahawa, are you prepared to
carry further
to this other community? Because the community in which I saw it is not so far from where I live. So I thought, I said, okay, send you in this particular camp, in this area. Don't carry try to take it to another area. And we do our own this time around. Instead of taking it from the bank, I don't know what the interest is and what's your term, but I give it to you for another longer period of time. Like maybe a year.
For them to turn around.
Okay, so that you
make profit.
Exactly, and not to put a stress on the newcomer, because it's something that these other women already know. They're working. I expecting the newcomer. They're going to learn it. They're going to take the time. There will be error. There will be this and. She was so happy, and in my Fox Vision, we have this group that is engaged in community building, community partnership, community programs that we improve, that can bring about smile, like you talked from the beginning, smile on the faces of the women, and so we were very fast enough, and we engaged it with our counselor. We had a well organized meeting, and we launched it with them. And it's right now working, and we're trying to see how it goes to other areas where you get more women, and it's working. And I feel good. I feel good about Mahawa. I feel good about those women who keeping this thing.
So the number has grown from 50 to.
I believe so, because we have punched in so amount of money that we know that it will cover this number of people, and we expect that within 3 months it might be able to prepare itself for another people coming in again, and another 3 months. You get a whole year package, so you make use of it. We're not asking you now to pay, but what we're saying, generate that profit. So within a year, you, Mahawa, take upon yourself and go to the next place.
Empower more people.
Yeah, you see, that's one of the things. That's one of the big motivation part of my organization. Everybody want to take the credit is good, but let me tell you something. Make people feel comfortable. It is her idea. She guaranteeing this thing. I may be supporting it.
Yeah.
I don't mind her telling people I help, but I prefer her
taking the credit.
Yeah,
Because it's an innovation.
Exactly.
Well, you don't seem to be a selfish person.
No.
Because a lot of people will say, it's me. Change it to my name.
No.
Say, it's this person.
No.
But when you empower a woman, you empower her entire family. Her kids get school fees. They get food regularly. They get clothes and needs met regularly. That husband who had nothing to do will probably be less burdened because he has support coming from a wife that's behind him.
Yeah.
What is the message to other young men out there who are physically or who are equal, they are able, they have the finances, instead of keeping it like someone say, an old adage, money is like manure. When you spread it, it doesn't smell and it grows, it affects others. But when you hoard it, it smells and it never grows. It makes you uncomfortable. It's just too much to keep around you.
It's true.
So that syndrome of having money and spreading it to other people, what are you going to encourage other young men who have the desire, who have the wherewithal? How can they come to impact? We don't all have to wait for government. How can they impact the lives of community dwellers?
Listen, like every other country and everywhere, like myself, we as men we have our responsibility, and those responsibilities sometimes come with difficulties. And those difficulties come with the issue of maybe the communication with both partners and other things. Even me, I have a problem. I mean, I have learned a lot from some women, and they are very, very, very smart women. They inspire me, stay, and I understand. But hey, for a man, like in my case, okay, every man has his own issues, with the understanding that the way he see or the way he lives or whatever way he encounter a woman. But there's one thing at the end of everything, at the beginning. She's a woman. She's like your mother. She's like your sister. What will you say if you were called by your sister to talk to her husband? What will you say? Now, if my sister is wrong, I should tell my sister she's wrong. If my in-law is right, I should tell him he's right. And if the opposite, I should tell him the same. But there's one thing that ends. At the end of the day, I don't care how you turn it, how you turn it. Like your mother, like your sister. So if you want good, do good. If you want the right thing, do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, what we are there to offer is not equal to what we are expecting after. Because she can be so dumb. The Bible says that you're so nagging, that you get so angry.
Excuse me.
I mean, they say like, if a nagging woman is better to sit on the roof than to sit in the house of a nagging woman.
You stay hungry.
Well, that's true. That's a Liberian style. But at the end of the day, I have some other belief of lifestyle that there is a perimeter in a home, that whatever the case may be, that section of the home between a man and a woman is a neutral zone. I mean, you can do it this, but when you get in this section of your home, whether your apartment, whether your whatever it is, it's a neutral zone. And I consider that the bedroom. It is a neutral zone. It is not one man. It's like you can break everything right there. You can remake everything right there, because there's something between a man and a woman. Something real. I mean, this thing, you can say all you want to say, what is being created by a man or by the system or by law, but this thing that is between you and a woman is what will always keep you together or push you apart.
Okay. And when in the community, we're talking about interaction between folks, more especially the man and the woman, in relations to building up the woman's capacity. Where are those focuses of yours that will enhance development of women-oriented? Outside the loan scheme, young girls are in high demand of education, career guidance, successful programs. Have you looked at empowering the girl child to stand up independent, to go to university and be able to go to nursing school or able to go to mechanic workshop and be someone outside the unacceptable chores that they do in society?
Yeah, I mean, listen, growing up, I have made some mistakes. I may have been somehow X, Y, but I have come to realize that being a child, a youth, and an adult is 2-3 different stages. If you can realize that you were a child when you are a youth, and you can realize that you are an adult when you were, there is no reason why you will not embrace the change of accepting first mistakes or reasoning that you can recapture and turn into something positive
from your failures.
Because this is what life is about: learning, realizing, and making sure that that mistake cannot be transferred to the next generation, within your generation, within your family. Because whatever may or I may have done before, it can affect my son, it can affect my daughter, it can affect my siblings and my family. So I stand today to say that I may have made mistakes sometime down the line. I know those mistakes, and those mistakes are my fault, are my responsibility. It's not the fault of anybody. There's no blame game. I don't have nothing to share with anybody saying this is the reason why. But I have come to a point in time where I've seen it that the more we can offer now to our community, to our sisters, our mothers, those women out there who really need it, should not be for any reason anymore a payback or something in return. I think it's time to challenge them, to push them also to a level that they may see it as he don't like me, but they will realize it at the end that he tried to put me on a microscope or a position that I must be tough.
Yeah, I gotta take care of myself.
Yes, I must be tough. I should not treat her like a girl. Because right now the world is challenging. Women are doing some of the jobs or doing the job of a man.
Yeah.
Like we had a president, it's a woman. We all feel very proud about that. And she played a very good role in this country, I can tell you. Coming from a point in time where we saw it, and she took it, and she took it very serious.
To another level.
She was very determined. She had her issues, but she took it. And if that is the case, and before that, we know of the first female president of the United Nations.
Angie Brookman.
Okay, in the midst of the Committee of Nations, she was there. I feel proud being a Liberian. But at the end of the day, there's something now that have changed. Like I always joke with my wife and say, listen, have we thought on the war partnership and marriage, something like, is there something changing? Because you now creating a new scenario that maybe in Africa, particularly now, the women are getting to be challenging now. They're no longer just a mother home or a housewife, but they're challenging themselves that there are a lot of things out there they can do. But my caution inside is, listen, be careful now. Like they said, this is the story that Margaret Thatcher, whether it's true or not, has stayed so long at the parliament She was Prime Minister of what you call
Britain.
Great Britain. And her husband said, listen, it's after 7 o'clock. I need to eat. You should know now it's time for me. Like the time for you. So this is the point. I don't have a problem my wife becoming a superwoman. I have a problem if my wife or my fiance or my girlfriend neglects another set of responsibilities. Then it starts to affect the reality of life between both of you people. So I believe, while it is true that we must recognize the effort, the seriousness, the hard work of our ladies, our wives, our sisters, and other people, we should also realize that it comes with two sides of a coin.
Well, having heard from you, I know that our listeners are out there and they want to call in. The numbers are 0880-939395, 07777000995, and you'll be live onto OK FM, where everything is okay. And we are okay in studio.
Very well.
Mike Keshen, our Liberian brother, who has a desire and a goal.
I like when you pronounce my name. Say again.
Mike Keshen.
Wow, I know. Growing up, the women call my name better than the men.
I know.
They call me Keshen. Keshen, yeah.
So they want for you to go in the kitchen.
I know, I used to like cooking. Yeah.
So you can cook, mother.
Very well.
Wow.
Yeah, I can bake.
Liberian ladies around the world.
Oh no, I can cook.
This is a challenge. This man
I'm proud to tell you anybody I can cook.
If you stay under your man lapa the whole while, obviously you will know how to cook.
but believe me, it's just right now it's a passion. It's fun. It's passion, it's fun for me to do it, to entertain, to show my real self in the home and my friends.
Before the war, every Liberian man could cook. At this time, you can't see them cooking.
No, Liberian man cook good.
Well, I won't see it. Hello? You welcome to the leading lady. Your name?
Hello?
You welcome to our show. What is your name?
This is Edwin Barkley calling.
Yeah, Edwin, what would you like to say?
Yeah, with the studio guest there, Mr. Keshen, I appreciate all of the expose his plan he has for the Liberian people, especially for the women, the young that are in the street there. So we say thank you for all of his ideas he bring on board to help us.
Yeah? Well, we lost Mr. Barkley. Keep your calls coming. Our numbers are 0880-939395, 07777000995, and you'll be live on to OK FM, where everything is okay in spite of the rain that was just falling, and it sounded good in here to hear that rain. Keep your calls coming. The numbers are 0880-939395, 07777000995, and you'll be live onto OK FM to speak with our studio guest, Mr. Mike Keshen. This is the leading lady, and we purposely introducing where women are in his program for Masurado County, the Republic of Liberia. Hello.
How are you doing?
Yes, you're welcome to the leading lady. Your name?
I'm doing Shemo.
Oh, yeah. What would you like to say on the leading lady?
I'm not getting you. Hello?
Yeah, what would you like to say?
Okay, I would like to tell the studio guest thank you for this brilliant idea in support of our development. And this is a peace state building contribution and carry on in the society.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the way he closed the statement by giving women their full position. Most of the women, when they get position or the land, the next thing they don't want to respect the Liberian man at home. So, with the contribution, I ask that all Liberians focus on the program, and this program should not be for the elites. Let it be for the people in
It's true. It's very true.
Factory. Let it be for the people in West Point.
It's true.
And let it be for the people in the rural land.
Okay.
Monrovia is not Liberia. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very smart.
Yeah, Mike, you hear he said the program should not be for the elite. I don't think we're here for everybody, everyone, we're all Liberians. Basically, this program is for people who I consider they're not elite because we want to reach them.
I think he's trying to tell you that you should start changing the program and put some vernacular in it.
It's true. I can speak you if they want me to speak. So
I can speak Grovo.
I can speak in you. Well, thank you for that comment.
Try it. Just say something.
Come on, Kapie. See, I can speak you. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
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 Yes, we can hear you. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is.
She's the first female, so she just won $5, correct?
What your name, Mama?
I want to really tell Mr. Keshen highly welcome to see that you become our next senior senator from Mosoraro.
Wow, thank you.
Keshen,
I appreciate it. That's nice.
It's a developmental, it's a humanitarian, it's a man that is down to earth. Anybody that knows Mike Keshen tells you who is Mike Keshen.
Thank you, Mama.
Mike Keshen is an Ebola hero too. Because during this Ebola, Mike Keshen spent money on Liberia on the Ebola. He bought 2 buses, 2 ambulances that he gave to Senator Oscar Cooper. When you go to Oscar Cooper yard now, as I'm speaking to you, you will see the 2 ambulances sitting down there. So, Mr. Keshen has been somebody that has been helping Liberians, both abroad and in Liberia. I met a lady yesterday who told me she received a call from Germany that the entire family should vote for Mike Keshen. So that will tell you that Mike Keshen is a humanitarian and is an Ebola hero too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You said your name was? Hello?
Hello?
Your name? Well, unfortunately, we lost you. We would love to hear your name. For those who want to call, make sure you let us know your name before you go into your comments. Thank you for that call. And Mike, I didn't know all of that. You are Ebola hero. You came in heavily to aid in eradicating. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you're welcome to the leading lady. Your name?
Yeah, I'm Saboka Duple.
You have to walk away from the radio, please, or else we'll have to lose the line.
Hello?
Yeah, your name?
I'm Saboka Duple. I'm calling from Central.
Yeah, what would you like to say, Mr. Dukule?
Yes?
What would you like to say about our studio guests in our program?
Well, Mike Keshen is a man of words. He's a man of integrity, and he's a man who believes in helping people. As the previous caller said, he's humanitarian. He's good to be a senator, a leader. And when he becomes senator, he'll do more of those things that he's been doing.
Thank you.
All he says, he believes in women empowerment. He believes in the respect of women and the work of women. So therefore, giving the opportunity for you to serve as senator, you will do more of those things. I want to tell you that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And God bless you.
Thank you, Dukule. Thank you.
Samuka, thank you for calling. And to our women out there, if you call in, you have $5 scratch card.
Wow.
$5 for every female caller. It's not late though. I want you guys to call. And I expected you to call. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're welcome. But you have feedback, so...
I'm CJ Toby.
Yeah, what would you like to say?
I'm calling for the power of Recruiter.
Yes, Mr. Toby.
I want to say hello to the studio guest there, Mr. Martin.
How are you, Mr. Tobe?
Yes, God bless you. You are men for that position.
Thank you.
All the young folks, men of the power of Recruiter, they are supportive of you.
Thank you.
I show that you have a support of course.
Thank you.
We'll make sure that you get there because you are humanitarian.
Thank you.
Remember one time in Ghana, there was a program held at the conference center there, the labor center. He stood there after the program. He gave 60,000. After that, he was going to go and come back. He went in the car, he took this money and gave it. So it was a blessing. I want to assure you that the people of Liberia are also watching you because of what you've been doing in this country for you.
Thank
And
you.
all the people in this country. God bless you, it's upon you.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you.
And make you to be what you want to be.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Mr. Toby, thank you for that call. And I want to hear from the ladies. The numbers are 0880939395, 07777000995. Call in and walk away with plenty scratch card.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Tobe, what Mr. Tobe just talked about is something very touching. I think the past government organized a program where over 300 or 400 women in Newtown cleans the beach. And I just gone to D12 High School to see there was a damage on the roof. There was a storm, and then I went there to visit. But then on my way out, I saw about 300 women stop in my car. And I didn't know they were. So I said, okay, listen, there's a stadium that will sit down and see, because 300 women is a lot, you know.
Plenty of women.
And I said, but who are you people? And they said they are the women responsible to clean the beaches. I'm like, what? You clean the beaches? Why you should be cleaning the beaches? And everybody using that usually. He said, no, it's a government project, and the government compensate them. But that was like, wow. I know Liberian beaches, man. Come on. And these women go there.
The way they can treat them. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, good morning. That's a female caller here. What your name, sister?
My name is Aria Jimmy from the Mount Bagley Belt.
Maria
Yeah.
from Mount Bagley.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
I would like to say good morning and a very big thank you to the guests there in studio.
Thank
for
you.
Sort of empowering women, because like nowadays women are sort of like the least. And I just want to say thank you very much, and I want him to keep up his work to help empower women so that they can feel important, that they can feel significant, or the fact that they have marginalized by most men. So very much to continue doing what you can do best for women. Thank you.
Maria, what's your telephone number?
My telephone number is 0776
Yeah.
83
Yes.
47
Yes.
85.
Say again.
83 47 85 0776.
Okay, you just won yourself $5 scratch card. I will send it to you after the show. And this is for women to call this program. Every time you call, you will get scratch card $5. So I'm looking forward to
okay,
hearing
thank you.
from you. You're welcome. Do have a good day, Mike. That
Yes.
was a girl.
That was a girl. I mean, she's smart. She's there.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're welcome to the leading lady. What's your name?
Jenkins Real.
Please put your radio off.
It's okay now?
Put it off.
It's okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Jenkins Real from Caldwell, New Jersey.
Okay, Mr. What would you like to say?
I want to say thank you to your studio guest.
Thank you. Thank you.
I call you honorable now.
Thank you.
But I want to say congratulations for all what you have been doing in the past. I know electing you as a senator will make our mother, sister, aunties to smile like they used to before. But first of all, I want to tell you, I don't know really, but I just got on the radio because driving to town. But I want to say that
whenever you are about to launch a campaign, you can please count on me.
Thank
I'm in
you.
the car register.
Thank you, sir.
Our mothers are there, and
Thank
we'll
you, sir.
put together and make you to be the next senator of our county, Mosaraga.
What is your phone number?
0775 734067.
Okay, we'll look for you. Do have a good day.
Oh, God bless day to you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you're listening to the leading lady, and like everything in life, today is another day, tomorrow will be another one. So
Yep.
our day has come to an
Yep.
end. And I'd like to say thanks to all of our listeners around the world. We've had Mike Keshen in studio, and I'm your leading lady, Matenneh Rose-Dunbar. And remember that May has ended. It's 31 beautiful days of beautiful children God has given us. Let's love them and make sure they are successful.
Yeah.
June is coming.
I know.
And all of those born June,
Yeah.
we're waiting to celebrate
We're
with
waiting.
you.
Oh,
And
yes.
we're not going to give up to the girls of Liberia. We want to see you 1,000 times into successful offices, and we're not going to give up. This studio is full of girls.
I
Everything
know,
is
you
done
know.
by girls. Mark, you can see. So
Yeah.
we'd like to say thanks to you all, and Mike, we're behind you, and we're going to make sure that your dreams
you,
are
thank you.
accomplished, and that the beauty of Liberia is transformed through
Yeah.
your tourism
Yeah.
platform,
Yeah.
and through all those things that you have lined out
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
people of Liberia.
yeah.
It's been a great day, and I look forward to another
Just
Thursday.
before you leave, I would like to say out there to all those men, please, today is what?
31st
Thursday?
Yeah.
Just make a lady smile. That's all. Whatever you can do. I mean, just whether she piss you off or whatever, just make a lady smile today.
Okay.
Eh?
Thank you, Mike, for giving us an additional day from Wednesday to Thursday, ladies' night.
Yeah.
To have